Hey.
Hey. My name's Sunny.
What made you want to start a clothing line in the first place?
I didn't.
You did?
It happened by accident, kind of.
Oh, shit.
We were at Denny's and we were like super drunk and high. And I know, it's one of those stories.
That's great.
And we were chilling, waiting for our food, and I started drawing. And then I came up with like my first design of like the tree one. And I made that, made 24 of those, sold it, made a camera sweatshirt, sold that, and it's kind of just progressively began.
Oh, so you just started doing shit just to do it?
Basically, like, I just made a shirt just for myself, and I was like, anybody else want this shirt? And they're like, yeah. And so I was like, okay, bet, cool.
At least you're honest about it. It feels like your clothing has a lot of, like, meaning and purpose behind it. Like, low-key, like...
Yeah.
Like, even though it, like, seems very simple, basic clothing, has, like, meaning and stuff. So do you feel like all clothing should make a statement, or that's just how you feel with yours?
To a certain degree, we subconsciously do it when we wear, like, that nice hoodie or that warm hoodie at night or in the winters because we want to feel a certain way. And so it's kind of like representing how we feel or attitude we're trying to go for. And so that's the same aspect I'm trying to go with, like, with my designs. There's like a meaning behind like every design.
You're super hairy.
I found out. I know. I'm Hispanic. What the hell do you want me to do? This is genetics. Found out I was allergic to bees. So like I went to the hospital because I couldn't breathe anymore because my face like swelled up and everything.
Oh, I saw that in the email.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that.
And so yeah.
You have EpiPen?
I have an EpiPen. That's a trainer one.
That's. Oh no fucking no.
I play games with my life, yo. I got things to achieve.
That's awful. You didn't know that?
I know, because I got stung before, but like stung by a yellow jacket. And so then my legs swelled up, then my face swelled up, then I like stopped breathing. You know when like you lose, like, people talk about they can't see colors anymore and they start seeing lights?
Yeah.
You lose oxygen in your like system. So that's what basically started happening. I kind of like almost died type of deal. I mean, it's dope because like I can talk about it now.
It's funny, but it's also like, oh shit, you could have died.
I was gonna drive myself, Mom. I was gonna drive myself, Mom.
You was gonna drive yourself to the hospital?
Yeah.
Dying?
I'm got home, and she just sees my big. What? What else do you want me to do? Just die? Mom comes home, she sees like my big ass face like swelled up. She's like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "I need you to drive me." She was like, "Do you want medicine?" I'm like, "I need you to drive me now." Driving there, I'm like, "You drive faster." She stops at a red light. I'm like, I understand like what's happening right now. Like we don't stop for lights. We go around. We do whatever we need to do to.
You can interpret that any way you want. Did your near-death experience teach you anything? But like,
yeah, kind of just like shit gets real quick.
Do you feel like your purpose is?
Realistically, we're like, what do you like?
I don't.
You're up in my face right now. Personally, as like a human being, it's to understand this is a process of like learning. Because most people don't understand that like life is just learning, trying to explore and trying to understand more of like who you are and what your intentions are. And so I guess that leads to like what my purpose is as like a human being is to like help other human beings understand that like it's okay. Like we're gonna die at some point, but like understand like this world's corrupted and here's the goods and bads and just like we don't have to have this like Hollywood lifestyle.
That's really interesting. Because like most people say the opposite.
We can literally live in like a really like not shitty but like decent house home and just be okay with it and enjoy our family and friends and things like that. I mean like we can live this minimalistic like lifestyle. There's this guy that I think it was on Hypebeast or something where he had like maybe 5 different outfits and that's all he had. I'm very confusing as a person. Yeah,
I was just like, do I ask him about clothing or do I ask him about photography?
So people ask me like, what are you, like what do you do? I'm just like, I'm just an artist, I'm just a human being. Like most people don't stay in the same career path or in the career zone as they were like 10 years ago. And so that's why most artists or like rappers are just like, yeah, we make shoes, we do this because we're artistic.
Yeah.
Clothing is my thing at the moment, but I also do photography, I also do other things. I also like built my own home when I was 16, 17-year-old on Google SketchUp. Like there's things that I want to build, like cars and things like that. So there's like other future purposes I have. I hate this right here, this little like thing people create.
A little box?
Yeah, and then they just put you in the middle. It's like, oh, you're a photographer, can you do this for me? I'm like, No, like I don't have to, but I'm going to just because I'm a good person. But like, don't put me in that box of just a photographer. I can also be like your assistant or whatever I need to be.
Yeah, I'm a pizza maker, but I'm also like a writer. Like, I do a lot of shit. I can make a really good pizza, and I can also interview people like as soon as I get off my job. Like.
Yeah, I'll talk about like how I was gonna redesign like a water bottle.
Yes, yo, please. Oh my gosh, please.
So like, don't take this idea. I'm not too pressed on it, but
taking
like,
it 100%.
I really hate the idea of like clear water bottle, and the fact that like I feel like we should make it black. I like spray paint a water bottle to make it matte, so it just looks like a pants type of deal. I would show you if I had it, but it looks way more visually pleasing than like. We can use hemp, which is like degrades in about 30 days. There's so much better ways to like reinvent like the water bottle.
Just don't even fuck with buying water. It's like, it's just sus. Like, I don't know. I don't trust bottled water.
Same.
How would you describe your thought process? You be walking outside and then you see something and you get inspiration from it. Do you instantly write it down, or like, are you sporadic with your thought process? Or are you like more linear? Like.
Towards like making art is usually just like I sit down, think about like everything. Like if I want a message to be like put out, it's usually just like, cool, here's the message. Let me find some visuals that like connect that way. Let me find how to put this into a very simplistic form so people are just like visually pleasing, but sometimes it's very understanding that it's the deeper meaning. But if it's very organic, as like there's a couple designs that just like they just came together. Like there's like things that like I believe in like the universe and I believe in karma and things like that, and so some things just fall into place. And so it's kind of just like, here's the design, here's the color. Oh, someone emailed me, they like this, blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool, we can use that, and it's just done. Sometimes it's very linear, sometimes it's very just like.
That seems really organized though.
In a way, yeah. It's kind of just like when you go to your room and you go to sleep, your zone of like your bedroom where you go to sleep is very like comfortable. That's why you don't like want to do homework on it, because you're very comfortable, you're not really focused.
Yeah.
And so that's the same thing for like inspiration. Like I put it into my head, or like I put it in this box in my head that like, I'll like this, let me think about this later. And so like when these ideas come, I can just like pick and choose where I want to grab these things. People have like, usually they break everything down to like 4 or 8 boxes into their life. So like school and work, or like personal life, or like things like that. They just break it down into these little boxes. Don't overthink it.
I am overthinking it. Oh, what are you working on? And what are you doing?
I do like the Monday like email things. Trying to build onto like website, obviously like shonyclothing.com. Trying to build onto it as in like creating a blog on it. So like Monday through Friday will be like, Monday will be like YouTube day, so I'll post a YouTube link onto like whatever video I put out on YouTube. Tuesday will go on for like inspirations on clothing on this designer. Wednesday would be like local artists, and I'll talk about local artists. And so Monday through Friday would be separately different topics, while Saturday and Sunday would be like more local things. Like Saturday and Sunday was like, oh, Otakon just happened, or like these things are happening throughout the week.
That's fucking beautiful.
And so that's what I'm trying to lay down. That's what I'm trying to find a person at the moment that can help me do that, so I don't have to like do it by myself, because the website, Instagram, photography, designs, paying for like this is all me. So I'm trying to like. For November, I'm trying to have like another venue or gallery show, whatever was. Yeah, but I'm trying to do it more outside. So like I'm also doing a short film with that. What I'm working on right now is more cut and sew. So definitely, I made a bandeau out of like actual material for like swimming and everything. Then I'm gonna make a cape, like not like
a cape,
not like a Superman cape, but like a I know.
One of those like
one of those like poncho, like with the hoodie. You know what I'm talking about?
That's fucking beautiful.
Like a cape, right?
Oh my gosh.
But it's gonna be expensive, but like I'm just telling people now, because like that's a fucking cape. Like I'm like stitching and sewing this bitch for you guys.
This is all for you.
This is all for you. Don't be upset when it's like $75 to $100.
Do you actually wear your clothes?
I was gonna wear mine right now, but then like I got starting to get sweaty, so.
Why didn't you? Oh my god.
Should I change it now?
I mean, if you want to, it's up to you. All right, I'm gonna.
You've just stumbled into the opera.